The Samsung Galaxy S7 drops by the FCC for a little teaser of what to expect. The LG G5 case renders show us what to expect from the back, and we finally get to see a probable HTC One M10. I'm Jaime Rivera, recording a couple of last videos from the studio before we make another change. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today start with Apple. The company is not falling. Surely its results are not at its peak, but it seems that the company felt the need to talk to its employees. Tim Cook was in a recent town hall meeting with the company, and aside from, blabbering over the new spaceship campus and where the company is headed, it seems that they needed to clarify, the reasons why the iPhone is not selling so well by saying that China is going to be a broader market, they're going to expand, India is going to do the same. This is the new emerging market, which just makes the whole sense with the whole iPhone 5 SE rumors, so expect a lot of changes for this March event. This is rather interesting. Now let's talk about HTC. For those of you in the market for the HTC Vive, there's a leaked user manual. We get full details, starting with the fact that you need a 5 by 6.5 room to be able to play with the Vive if you plan to stand up. The way the whole sensors and the layout works, when you will need wires, when you won't need wires, what benefits should you have depending on lighting or the lack thereof. There is a lot to learn about the Vive. Obviously, we want more information than just the manuals, starting with the price point, but this is clearly more than your average typical Google Cardboard-like headset. And speaking of HTC, a device that we are waiting to see at MWC in Barcelona is the One M10. We are expecting to see a revamp. We heard rumors that the design would look a lot like the One A9, which is not necessarily good because of its lack of boom sound speakers, in addition to the fact that it looks identical to the iPhone. But it seems that that is the case. Famous Tips for F-Leaks just revealed some photos of the phone, and it looks like a beefed up One A9, which means it looked like the beefed up iPhone, and we just have to confirm specifications. Hopefully they stick to AMOLED. And another direct competitor that we are expecting from MWC is the Samsung Galaxy S7. We have press invitations and everything. And if you want to know more about specifications, links in the description. The device just stopped by the FCC. Yes, the 5.1-inch display, regular Galaxy S7, in addition to the 5.5-inch Edge variant. This is going to be rather interesting, particularly with the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus already in the market and barely there for the last couple of months. I wonder exactly what Samsung is planning here, but we will keep you posted once the event happens. And finally, the very hot news today have to do with the LG G5. You gotta hand it to case makers. You want to see how a phone's gonna look like? You better wait for those renders, and they've just arrived. We were a little skeptical over that G5 back, mainly because we saw the offset camera, and it turns out that apparently we're getting dual cameras on this design with the flash in the middle. Probably the same whole concept that we saw with the V10, where there's a different angle lens on each side. Seems that probably LG is going to bring that to the table, and that's going to be rather interesting, mainly because the company did an amazing job with the camera of the G4, and we can't wait to see what they're going to pull off with the G5 here. But anyways, it leads me to the question of the day. Look at the renders. Tell us, do you find this design to be ugly or cool, futuristic? In my case, I'd rather see the phone in person to be the judge of that, but leave us a comment down below. We would love to know your opinion. Friends, as always, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video is filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. You can now also watch our videos on Vessel at vessel.com/Pocketnow. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next week.